What's up, y'all? This is going to be called Waiting Your Turn. I think I'm going to make this progress episode 10 to wrap up the first 10 episodes. I talked about making a plan and a whole bunch of other stuff. But the main reason I wanted this to be number 10 is because a lot of times when we progress, we think to ourselves, when is this going to happen? A lot of us focus on the results more than the actual process. But, that's not how it works, In order to obtain good results, you really have to focus on your process. You have to be consistent. You have to endure, the good struggle, I would like to call it. The reason it's a good struggle is because there's work that has to be put in. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be failure. There's going to be a little bit of success. And eventually there'll be a lot of success, once you create your process and it works for you. Let's get into it. So, waiting your turn for number one. Number one is, you're being prepared to be the person that you need to be. And the person you need to be while you're waiting your turn is somebody that's patient, someone that's hardworking, somebody that's all into their process of what they need to do to obtain whatever plan/goal they have. But it's a goal, if you're not patient. But once you're patient and you have your process, it becomes a plan. So understand that first. So right now you're being prepared, and there's no shame in that at all. If you're putting in the work to obtain what you need to obtain and whatever you're passionate about, then that's always an amazing thing. So that's number one. You're just being prepared to be the person you need to be. And for number two, being grateful, whether we get that win of the day, or there's a setback, the learning opportunity, the learning moment. It's always a win because there's always something to learn from. Regardless, even if you win, there's something to learn from. The point is that even if we do succeed in something, being consistent with it is the true victory of it. Because if you do something amazing and it's just one time, it's just a test to see if you really have it. That's how I perceive it. So being consistent and still working on what you have to do to continue is a true victory. But like I said before, regardless of what happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future, being grateful for this present moment is the key. Whether we win or we lose, we always got to be grateful. So that's the superpower, being grateful, gratitude. That's number two. And for number three, once all this comes together, the bad times, the good times, right? Once it all comes together, you'll understand everything. You'll understand why you had to lose. And then you'll understand why you won. It's a whole entire circle that comes back together. The amazing thing is, the important thing to understand is that you can't have one without the other. That's not how it works. In order to learn something, you're going to have to try. And when you try, you might struggle. And when you struggle, you fail. So, but failing at something while you're struggling, trying it, that's not a bad thing. That's called effort. And you need effort in order to succeed. That's the important thing. Yeah, that's number three. You'll understand why all this had to come together. The losses and the wins. So that's number three. You need to understand both these things, the good and the bad, to have both. yeah, I love and appreciate all of you. If you have not, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you, and we out.